Hello, I'm Tan the Tan BOTC channel, and I wanted to talk about something that I thought about when bringing something up to my friends. They haven't answered me, of course, yet. One of them plays a lot of fighting games in particular. The other one plays more than I do. I used to play a lot of fighting games. I should play more often, and I'm wanting to get back into them. But why hasn't people taken advantage of like bosses or characters from the Souls games and put them in freaking fighting games yet? Like, I made some of these comments like, make Solaire amiibo, but never follow up on him being in one of their games like Smash. They even made the meme, freaking Gammon joins the hunt. Like, and I said to my friends, they haven't replied yet, but tell me this man doesn't belong in a fighting game. And then I brought this stuff up. You got General Rom and Arbiter, which are in Killer Instinct. By the way, no periods. I'm just kind of rushing my comments, honestly. But do I not make good points? Like, most of the animations you get from these characters, I think only like 25 to 30% of it is original animations from the games. The rest of it they had to come up with for these two characters. You don't got much to go off of with them. But when something technically hands you 90% of what you probably could use indeed, you never take advantage of it? Hell, there's even a Bloodborne card. Let me see if I find this because I have it on, I actually have it in my Steam library somewhere. But yeah, like they never take advantage of these freaking games. They have all the moves set up for you and they don't freaking take advantage of it. I can't remember what it's called, so I'm like trying to look very careful. By the way, I want to do Soul Calibur. My only problem too is I don't know if like some of these other games are gonna play as well. Where the frick is this game? I don't know if I can find it in time for this. But yeah, there might actually be, there it is, Nightmare Kart. This is a Bloodborne inspired kart racing game. And you're telling me I'm betting there is fan stuff. I even say that in my comment. I'm betting there is like fan stuff, probably fan one out there. But why aren't the AAA still? They haven't taken advantage of this or seen this stuff. I even talked about the trick weapons mid transformation. They basically become a different weapon, or there's like different fighting animations to your main character, as well as different weapons, which they have done characters like the freaking final boss in the Soul Calibur games, for example. He uses a bunch of different weapons. But they haven't taken advantage. And you're telling me these companies haven't noticed these bosses as well as these games after Sekiro and Elden Ring win Game of the Year and a freaking expansion to one of those games almost win Game of the Year, and it shouldn't even count because it's not even a game, it's like an expansion. You're telling me they don't notice them, and then you're telling me, Namco and Capcom don't notice these guys. Yet Resident Evil 8 Village, you can tell has a lot of Bloodborne inspiration in it. And then you had that recent game with the Badger making the reference to Badgerborn. I think a game, especially that has 30 frames, some people don't like speedrunning even. There's some things people don't like speedrunning Bloodborne for the reason. I don't remember why, or playing through it as much as the others. But the fact the game's as legendary as it is and it has those problems and it's only on one platform speaks volumes about that goddamn game. I want to make a video soon on like another one of those this is what real art looks like videos, what I did with Red Dead Redemption and BioShock and Shadow of the Colossus. I want to do for Bloodborne next, or most of the Souls games really, because I think they're all masters of art. Most FromSoft stuff is. It's awesome. And you're telling me these characters haven't been in a single freaking fighting game. What's that meme where you hear the kids scream, "Get out!" You know? That's what I feel like should play after I said that. But yeah, That's pretty much all I want to talk about. Why the frick are these guys not in fighting game? Capcom, Namco, Bandai Namco, where the frick are they?